Fellow vets, if you have a 10% tinnitus rating right now, this video is for you. Because you're thinking, how the heck do I turn this low value claim into something actually substantial? I'm going to show you how to truthfully and expertly maximize your tinnitus rating into something much higher. I'm going to show you how to maximize and multiply your income 13 times. Yes, seriously. Stay to the end of the video because it is going to be valuable. Hit that like button and share it. Let's get right into it. Jordan Anderson, VA Claims Academy. So, tinnitus, ringing in the ears, that's what it is, that ringing in the ears. You have to be currently rated for this in order for this strategy to work. The very first thing, these secondary claims are what is going to boost our rating. Tinnitus is our foundation here, and we're going to build on top of that with two high-value conditions. These conditions are commonly caused by tinnitus. Number one, what happens when you have an alarm clock ringing in your ear? It's pretty self-explanatory, right? This is going to cause insomnia. Tinnitus causes insomnia or aggravates insomnia. It's pretty straightforward, right? 1 + 1 = 2. So we're going to need to illustrate that in a personal statement. I call them the bulletproof personal statements, because it's going to need to tie this together and give yourself a voice strategically based on how the VA rates you. And we know that the VA rates insomnia as a mental claim. We don't know why they do what they do. Insomnia is a mental claim to the VA, just like PTSD, just like anxiety. So, what does this mean? In this bulletproof personal statement, you're going to use one paragraph to state the cause. Just write it out anyway. Use another paragraph to outline the symptoms of your insomnia. What is being tired all day? What does that lead you to do? Does it make you forgetful? Does it give you anger outbursts? Use another paragraph to outline your occupational impairment. How does this affect your job? And another paragraph to illustrate your social impairment. That's what a holistic statement looks like. That's the structure for tinnitus secondary to insomnia. Of course, custom statements are available on our website. Now this, on average, we win a 70 rating. This is on average not the high end for insomnia. You're talking about a 10% rating, which is about $165 per month for a single vet. And you're getting a 70 rating secondary on top of that. You're going to need two things for that. You're going to need the personal statement that we just talked about. You're also going to need a nexus letter, because your insomnia wasn't diagnosed in service, right? But your tinnitus was because that service connected. In order to get service connected for insomnia, you will need a nexus letter for that. Now, that's one. The secondary thing that tinnitus can cause, and this is an important one, if you have loud ringing in the ears, what is going to happen? This can trigger headaches, this can trigger migraines, it can aggravate them. Migraines and headaches have the same rating. This is important because it's another high-value claim. So again, we're going to need a bulletproof personal statement stating how your tinnitus caused these headaches. And by the way, my headaches take me out of commission. I've got to lay down in a dark room. Be truthful, of course. You need to talk about how you have what the VA calls economic inadaptability. It sounds complex, but it's key. Economic inadaptability for migraines looks something like this. You've got to get creative, and it's got to be truthful. Let's say I have an attack multiple times per month, and my daughter has to come home and rotate ice packs for me. Well, guess what? Now she's losing hours at work. That affects my household income. Put that in your statement. Even if you're not missing work, if someone is coming home for you or using PTO, use that. Say it's affecting your income. Guys, this is all about personal statements in the margins. Nickeling and diming yourself happens without these statements. So, we have two high-value claims as a result of a tiny 10% rating. Now, check this out. We had $165 per month. Now, look at the math with these secondary claims. If anyone's sitting here saying, "What?" VA math has diminishing returns, but the numbers don't lie. That's $2,175 per month. You need a nexus letter for those migraines too. Anything not diagnosed in service needs a nexus letter, so we need two nexus letters. We already have the tinnitus. We went from 165 to 13 zing, your monthly benefit, over $2,000, which is rounded up to the 90% threshold for what you're going to get paid. VA math. Fellow vets, if this was valuable, hit that like button and share it with a veteran who needs it. Post it to your Facebook if you have fellow veterans on there. Spread the word and help each other out. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Jordan Anderson, over and out. With the 70 for insomnia plus the 50 for migraines, that gives you an 87, plus the 10 for tinnitus. Because that is the threshold and the real kicker, the difference between a 30% and a 50% rating. But in order to get a 50% rating for headaches or migraines in this same statement,